BpsRps live 3/22/22. That's not a typo. It's this 22nd day per month of the 2022nd year after zero. So welcome back. This is your host BpsRps. Phillies beat the Tigers today, 7-2. I think they beat the Tigers. They beat somebody 7-2. It was a nice little victory for them. Today in baseball, modern times. Let's see what happened. Bunch of arbitration cases were avoided. I don't feel like saying their names. Come on. A bunch of them. The Phillies designated Luke Williams for assignment. Wow. To make room for Nick Castellanos. He's a scrappy player, Williams. Sort of like a utility, like he's like a 27th man on a 26-man roster. They got a week to trade him, replace him on waivers or something. He has minor league options available. He's probably negligible in any fantasy leagues, unless you're like 50 teams deep. Hudson Potts was designated for assignment. He was a fancy prospect that went over to Boston from the Padres, another Padre prospect who just didn't pan out. There's quite a few of them. The Reds signed Hunter Strickland. He might be closer with Sims being hurt, not ready. Amir Garrett was traded to the Royals. He might be the closer. Deep saves, deep league saves. Darren Ruff agreed to a 2-year deal with the Giants. And that's really about what happened today in baseball today. However, in the past, in 1962, a former Giant who requested anonymity, of course, revealed that Bobby Thompson, the Giants win the pennant. That home run was helped by a sign-stealing clubhouse spy. Of course, Thompson and Leo DeRocher, who was the manager, vehemently denied it. What are they going to say? Oh, yeah, you got us? The Yankees traded Danny Cater to the Red Sox for Sparky Lyle. He won a Cy Young Award, Sparky Lyle. He was a great reliever. The Yankees. He was a Philly, too, at one point. Oh, shit. Sorry for cursing. Today, in 1993, Steve Olin was killed instantly. His new teammate, Tim Cruz, died a few hours later. Bobby Ojeda was seriously injured, but he made a comeback to the major leagues. That was the boating accident. They were the first active major league players to die in an accident since Thurman Munson in a plane crash in '79. I remember that day. I felt really bad for those guys, their families. Still do. Hank Steinbacher was born in 1913. He's definitely related to the Steinbrenners somehow. George and Hank Steinbrenner. Rich Monteleone. It's a great last name. I want to change my last name to Monteleone. Was born in 1963. I have no idea who he is. Pitcher. Glenn Allen Hill, 1965. Ramon Martinez, 1968. He was a good player. Good pitcher. Dodgers Expos. And Corey Lytle was born in 1972. He died in a plane crash also. 10, 15 years ago, maybe? Oh, wow. Oh, shit. That's like some kind of like coincidence, like Twilight Zone stuff. He was born on this day when Olin passed away. Oh, was killed, not passed away, died. That's just sad. I'm sorry. I'm depressing everybody with this, but let's see what we got here. We got Bowman. Try to get our mind off that. And Jesus Luzardo looked lights out today. He was hitting like 99. So it was like Sir Anthony Dominguez, where it was like the velocity was there for those two. Good buy low on them too. Luzardo sucked last year. Dominguez was hurt, but he got some really good buy low opportunities if the other owners in the league wasn't like reading Twitter today. This is the home of the rookie card. The goal here is 1963 Pete Rose. Brad Baker. Mark Ellis, he was an A. Over here, he's a Royal. But I don't remember. I don't think he was good. Robin Ventura on the Mets. I don't see too many Robin Ventura on the Mets cards. He got his ass kicked by Nolan Ryan, as we all know. He tried to bully somebody like twice his age. Didn't work out. Vince Faison, Jobber. Never heard of him. Matt Sapicki. Never heard of him either. Sapicki. Sapicki was the last name of a kid in an 80s sitcom. I don't remember which one. It'll come to me like probably about 3 o'clock in the morning while I'm reviewing my my notes. Chris Jones. This is a made-up name. Chris Jones is my stalker name on TikTok. John Smoltz on the Braves. Obi, this is your boy. John Smoltz hates Citizens Bank Park. He's a good pitcher. Saved a lot of games, won a lot of games. Kenny Lofton on the Indians. He was the catalyst for those Indians teams, those strong teams. Al Bell, Jim Thome before he sold us out. Manny Ramirez. Vlad Guerrero, the original one on the Expos. He was an awesome player. Oh, shit. Sorry for cursing. We got 2 Vlad Guerreros. We got the television box piece, which they're usually jobbers. And we got this one. Matt Laporta, Milwaukee Brewer outfielder, right? This is amazing. The Vlad Jr., Vlad Sr. This is the pre-rookie card. I'm very happy. Bips is happy. Yeah, Matt Laporta was a Brewer. I'm going to look this up, guys. I think he was traded for some schmuck. He was traded for first baseman, first baseman, left fielder. Oh, he was an Indian. Who's the Brewer that came up around that time? Similar batters: Len Matuzik, Orestes Destrade, Jesus Guzman, Kyle Blanks. He was a Brewer. He was. That's who I'm thinking about. Traded by the Brewers with a player to be named later, who turned out to be Rob Bryson, Peebo Bryson's son. If ever you're in my arms again. Yo, that's a nice love song. We're gonna listen to some Peebo Bryson later instead of Keith Sweat. Hey Google, play some Peebo Bryson, will you? Yep, there it is. Brewers. Bryson, Zach Johnson to the Indians for CC Sabathia. I knew that name. Hey Google, volume up 5 times and get my cologne ready. See? So cool. If you guys don't hear it, let me know. Pinnacle Hobby. I like Pinnacle. You hear that? It's going to be playing all night. Well, for about 40 seconds later. Hey Google, stop music. Nice. Xavier Hernandez. I don't know who Xavier Hernandez is. Oh, it was a sticky piece. Brian Harper. Designated hitter for the Brewers. What the hell happened there? He was a designated hitter. He was a 300 hitter with like 8 home run power, maybe 11. Maybe the Brewers just didn't want to win. Jesse Orosco on the Brewers. Jesse Orosco was a pretty good closer for the Mets. Ah, yeah, you're right. Oh, damn, I forgot about that. They're almost as bad as Twitter with the censoring. MK, this is you, Mike Kelly. I never knew you actually played for the Braves. I just thought you liked them because you were a fan. I didn't know you were a former player. Look, it looks just like you too, brother. MK, you were a Brave. Oh, we gotta send out the BIP signal for this. King M. Wow, this is awesome. Congratulations. Hey Google, stop the music. He really wants to win. Hey Google, stop the music. Excuse me. Wouldn't it have been funny if you guys just heard like a crash, like I hammer that son of a bitch to pieces? Yo, I'm turning into my old boss. When I was in my 20s, late 20s, my old boss was in his, I guess, mid 50s, and he would always give me quotes from Bob Dylan. He would always say like a Bob Dylan quote to like teach me about life. So my kid's skateboarding tonight for like the third time. Maybe that'll be later tonight too. And he starts getting confident. He's like, "Oh, I'm doing great, huh?" I said, "Anthony, you got to calm down. Pride comes before the fall." That's what Bob Dylan said. And I said, the answer to any question in your life is found in a Bob Dylan song. The answer to any question Bob Dylan wrote about he can answer in any one of his lyrics or one of his lyrics in any of his songs. Sure enough, he did fall. And I said, "See," but he didn't get hurt. But I realized when I told him, I said, "I'm turning into Phil." So Phil, if you're watching, I'm not complaining. You were a great influence on me. And look how lavish look at my lavish lifestyle now. It's great. So you did good with me. I've always thought you had to say hey, then GOOGL. I didn't know you had to. You don't have to use hey. Maybe that was the problem. I don't really use the voice in here. I'll say hey, whatever. What's the weather like tomorrow? And they'll tell me what the weather is in like Tatooine 400 years ago. I find it quicker just to type the answer, to type the question. But a lot of other people like it. Yo, we're gonna break Pinnacle's balls later. Sorry for cursing. Museum Redemption Erection Card. This card can be exchanged for a Pinnacle Baseball Museum collection card. To claim your 94 card, you have to clearly print stuff here. There's no expiration. Oh, yeah. They will. Oh, this offer expires December 31st, 94. If Pinnacle is on Twitter, we're going to tweet them like we did Upper Deck, and we're going to get a museum erection card. I don't care if they give me a museum curator. I want a card from the museum collection. Doesn't have to be Kazako. But we'll have some fun with that. We'll bust our onions. Tim Wakefield. He's the only knuckleballer never to age. How young he looks. Former Red Sox got. Obi Obes. What's going on, brother, man? Wander Franco. Son and father. John Franco. Julio Franco. And Michael Franco. It was the Trimaculate Conception. They conceived Wander Franco. That's why he's going to be so great. He had 3 dads who were like all-stars, great players. Would you have, brother? What are the cartoons said? No, I don't know those. Is Kazako in it? Phil Leftwich. You know why you never heard of him? Because he threw with the wrong hand. He's throwing with the right hand. But his last name is Leftwich. This guy was all confused. I had Panzerotti. You can't go wrong with pizza. Ever. Dave Staten, rookie prospect. Rick Aguilera, the closer for the Twins. What do you guys like on your pizzas? I prefer mine either plain or with some extra cheese. Or I like a white pizza with spinach or broccoli. Cartoons. I want to see if there's any do they come in packs? Like you could get packs and open them and go for like cards. Brent Gates, Microsoft dude. Mushrooms and ham. I never had that combination on a pizza. It sounds all right. Sounds all right. MK, if you're watching, we got you about about an hour and a half ago. We got your Uncle Roberto this time. Jim, I heard Lonberg's name before. Warren Brewstar and Kevin Saucier, or Saucier if he's French. They looked alike. They had a real thick mustache, the real curly hair. But I do know Jim Lonberg's name. I didn't know he was a doctor. What kind of doctor? Hamburger. Yeah, I like mushrooms on my burgers. I mean, on my pizza. I never had hamburger. Wait, I did. I had hamburger on pizza once. It was pretty damn good. Green peppers and onions. Yo, green peppers and onions is like one of the finest combinations. You can put that on anything. I like that on sausage. You can eat a roll, which is green peppers, onions, and like melted American cheese. You don't even need the protein. Mike's not a ham and mushroom dude. What's King M like on his? Lighter and Cora. Action-packed all-star gallery. Guaranteed Hall of Famer inside. 24-karat gold leaf cards, new 7-card pack. Every player, an all-star, high-profile sculpted cards. It was a dentist. I didn't know that about him. I didn't know he was around that long. I was going to say, was he good? He must have been good to play that long. Dr. Jim. Oh, King M is not a mushroom fan at all. All right. This card looks like a credit card. It's lifted up. Bill White. Al Oliver. Al Oliver, the Expos. That's a beautiful card. Look at that uniform. This is like the bomb diggity. Isn't Bill White, wasn't he a president of the National League or something? King M is no vegetables at all. Oh, wow. I like vegetables. Jimmy Pearsall. Jimmy Pearsall. Wasn't he a Red Sox? He was named the Red Sox MVP in 1956. I guess that answered my own question. Minnie Minoso. Wasn't he a good pinch hitter? He played like in 5 decades. Or is that Manny Mota? Fear Strikes Out. All right. I never heard of that. It's a book. Bill Skowron. Wasn't he Moose Skowron? Yankee hitter. This is like Virgil Trucks. Ozzy Virgil. Billy Williams. Lando Calrissian. And Boss. Maybe he was the Hall of Famer promised in the pack. I said Hall of Famer, I'm thinking we might get like a Hank Aaron, Lou Gehrig. Do you guys know the story about why they don't throw to first baseman after somebody strikes out? So if somebody strikes out, they throw it to the third baseman, and it goes to the shortstop, second baseman, third baseman, the pitcher. You know why they don't throw it to the first baseman? If you guys didn't see my tweet, let me know. I can tell you why. Virgil Runnels, Ted DiBiase's bodyguard, right? The son of a plumber, Billy Williams. Pro Cards, Future Stars, AAA Baseball, 10 cards per pack. These are from like 91. 90. It's close. Maybe we'll get a Mike Lieberthal. The field staff of the Columbus Clippers. Ken Rowe, Bucky fucking Dent, sorry for cursing, Champ Summers, Mike Heffleron, and Gary Tuck. The field staff. You know you're desperate to fill a set when you put a field staff in there. Nick Thompson, pitcher for the Indians. The goal's here to hear of at least one of the players. I dropped them. I dropped the cards. No way. Hear of a player. Is they actually adore this player? Jose Mesa, Joe Table, closer, Indians, Phillies. Look at him. How much younger he looks then. That's awesome. How do you know Tom Nieto? Tom Nieto. Steve Lake, he's another very obscure Philly, but Tom Nieto especially. Bienvenido Figueroa. Bienvenido Figueroa. Guy's got 9 syllables in his first and last name. Definitely destined to play on the Phillies, so you can hear Harry Callis say his name. Jeff Tackett. Is he Police Academy? Gregory Vaughn, King M. We know you PC Greg Vaughn. This is his brother Gregory. Maybe it's his twin. But you can always just cross. Oh wait, it says Greg on the front. It's Greg Vaughn. Right, Greg Vaughn, Scott Green, Bienvenido Figueroa. It's a lot of syllables. William Brennan. That was the name of the pastor at my old school when I was growing up. I didn't know he played baseball. When I was 10, he must have been about 80. So I was 10 and 85. These cards are 90. So this guy's 85 years old. Wow. Let's go for his age. Looks real good. We're hitting the jackpot here. Sandy Alomar. Jr., but it doesn't say it on the card. So maybe it's Sandy Alomar Sr. Catcher. Pete Coachman. Coachman was a wrestling announcer. And Bruce Fields. Calgary, Seattle, Toledo, Detroit. I thought he was a Tiger. Calgary Cannons. It looks like a Cubs hat. You know what? Bruce Fields, he was an 87 Donruss Raider rookie on the Tigers. Kurt, whether you like it or not, based on my memory, I might have selective memory, or I might have bias. You have to get this card. They are, aren't they? I thought of it. All right, you know what? Let's find this together. Pinnacles on Twitter. We'll break their stones together. Pinnacle. Probably not. I haven't seen a Pinnacle card in years. Pinnacle Sports Cards. They are on Twitter. They only have 15 followers. I guess nobody really liked them as much as I did. Their last tweet was a retweet January 30th. All right. I'm going to get some pictures of this. We're going to tweet it to them, and we're going to see what they offer in return for this. If they can't give me a museum collection card, I'll try to cut a deal with them. This is nice. Hope I don't have to redeem this. But if it's the only way to get the card, I will. I'll abide by that rule. The Upper Deck Redemption. I'm putting that as one of the trivia prizes for tonight. Sheffield, Rub-Off, All-Star Trip. I don't know, Trout, Fielder, Prince Fielder, Yelich. Yo, all the players that Florida got in return for Yelich after Isan Diaz's waiver today or whatever, they've all been cut. Vlad, Casey Mize, and Jesus Luzardo. He struck out a lot of batters today. He's back. Let's see. I can't think of a trivia question. Who's the only player ever to win the Rookie of the Year award in the American League in 1986? 1986 American League Rookie of the Year. So retweet the answer. That's all I got tonight, fellas. You guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Have a great night.